Yo, guys, here's the fucking. Hold on. Oh, shit. Alright. This is the PB replay. Alright? PB replay. Sorry, I'm insanely drunk. But, yeah, this run was fucking horrible. It was so bad. I didn't realize how free, like, sub 28 was. But I made so many mistakes in this run. I honestly thought that, like, I could I could make any mistake I wanted in this run. Like, it was just so bad. But, like, that's not what I want to tell you guys right now. This run is supposed to be representative of current second place, so for what I want to say to people is, I don't know, I guess this whole time I've been thinking, like, I want to keep it close between Zem and I, between, the whole AGDQ run we have coming up. But, it's, I think by the time the race rolls around, hold on, sorry, I know these splits are off a little bit. Hold on, I'll scroll them up a bit. Like, you can see, it was in the my early game was pretty terrible, but it was all because of Barlow. After Barlow, like, I got first try nuke storage, and then, the rest was history. I just maintained that 10-second lead the entire time. And so I just, I fucking made it with a 10-second lead after Barlow. So, this run was terrible. The sobs are obviously not optimal. My friends actually went to another bar. I left afterwards. But it's because, like, I have this weird duality. Like, I think I have Sem's same has duality, like, where like, I want to go out with my friends all the time, and, like, my friends always want to go out, but I'm still a closet nerd at heart. So it's like, I want to be that nerd that just, like, stays kind of, like, in the closets, but I still party with my friends. So it's hard. It's hard. I still love you guys. Like, I just want to emphasize that. Like, I know it might be hard to understand that I'm not, like, a huge nerd like everyone else. Like, I don't, like, try to put my life around just be like my life around, Ratchet and Clank, or a certain, like specific like, hobby, I guess, because I love Ratchet and Clank, and I love, like, doing these runs and stuff, of course. But I mean, this is drunk commentary, so let's be real. But I'm like, it's just hard for me to express, I guess. I'm not the best at expressing, like, how much I love people, how much I love, like, the fact that you guys support me. It's just like, I'm in Japan right now. I don't expect anyone to, like, give a fuck about the runs that I'm doing right now. The only reason I brought here, real talk. The only reason I asked my mom to fucking send my PS2 over is because, I'm doing this race with Sam at HDQ, and I want to be as competitive as possible. I want, like, the goal isn't to win, like, to win the race against Sam. Like, I want to, of course I'm competitive, and I want to win against them, but like, the goal is to win HDQ. It's not to win the race. I want everyone to, like, see that, like, we have, like, really good personality and chemistry between me and Zem. So it's like, it's hard to say, I guess, that like, what my intentions are. But, I know, I just envision so much for Ratchet and Clank, like, as a speed game. Like, I guess, compared to, like, Sunshine, for example. Like, I think, like when I went out with my friends tonight, I had to explain to them like that I was speedrunning Ratchet and Clank, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Ratchet and Clank was a fun game when I was a kid." But like, yeah, I think if I mentioned that like I was speedrunning like um like Sunshine or 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 I guess Super Mario 64, they probably would have understood more because you know, PlayStation doesn't have the same, I guess, representation as like uh, as Nintendo platformers. But as far as Ratchet and Clank goes, it's so good. Like this run was terrible, and I got a fucking 28-30. This run was horrible, you guys. You can see it for yourselves. It was so bad. I felt like I did everything terrible, but I still managed PB by 10 seconds, like you can see. Here, I'll go through the whole. Well, maybe not. Here, I'll go through all the splits. I mean, I was basically even the whole time. You know, it was all Barlow. You know, I got first try nuke storage, so you know it was all downhill from there. I guess Grelbin, you know, I got 15-second advantage. Yeetle, you'll see what happens on the Yeetle. I was really pissed about what happened on the Yeetle, but yeah, I mean the point is, like, I think personality is important in speedrunning. Personally, I think that's true. Um, but I think everyone matters. Like everyone matters. Um, so it's just a shame that like you know, Sunshine and Super Mario 64 have such a huge fan base because they're perceived as being like the best, the epitome of speedrunning, I guess. But I would just argue that not specifically Ratchet and Clank, you know, 2 or 3. Maybe the third one. Maybe Ratchet and Clank 3, but 2 definitely doesn't deserve it. I'll say like you can see like how high octane this like platforming is, and I only saved 10 seconds. I can't emphasize that enough. I know my subs say that it's at 28:03, but it's just not good. Sorry, I'm also drunk. This commentary is so drunk, but yeah, this run is just terrible. The only reason that it's close to world record is because I've just played consistently. And so I played 10 seconds close, but uh, I'm just so excited for my race against Silvio. Oh fuck, I dropped it. No. Hold on, let me get a dry towel. I just dropped my whole drink, my whole water against my own laptop. I'm just glad I didn't stop it at all. Hell, I have to dry this all. God damn it. Sorry, I didn't mean to spill the water. Fuck. Yeah, I'm drunk as hell. But basically, it's okay. I'm still gonna post this on my YouTube. But, I don't know. What I was saying before is that I'm just hyped for the race between Zem and I. Like, it's not the thing is, I didn't become a speedrunner to be the best. Like, honestly, if you guys watch the AGDQ run, if Zem, like, honestly, I think I would give Zem like a 70% chance to win. I'll give him my all to win against Zem, but like my goal is to win AGDQ. It's not to win the race against Zem. It's to win. Also, I missed that power up, which cost me some time, but this race honestly honestly like doesn't cost that much time. So I think personally, if I did a run tomorrow, I'd probably be able to PB again. But because I'm drunk, it's just a rare instance. Or, you know, honestly, I know Boomer said that, like, every time I Snapchat him, I get, like, it's because I'm drunk or whatever. But I only get drunk with my friends. Like, I don't get drunk just by myself, you know. I only get drunk with friends because it's a fun time to be intoxicated with my friends and talk about whatever. I feel like it's an enabling feeling to be intoxicated. I know people look down upon it, which is fair, and I wouldn't dismiss anyone's opinions for saying that, like, oh, because I'm drunk, it means that I can't feel the same way that they do, or I feel, the I can't feel the same things that they're feeling. It's fine. We all experience the world differently, and we all experience like life differently while we're while we're drunk or sober. But in this case, I'd say, I everything I've said so far is true in this run. It's this is it's it's a matter of it, like I want to emphasize fun. It's the only reason I'm commentating this run. I honestly believe I'll beat this run in a week. It's because I started being serious about this, and I think this run is free. Honestly, Zem could probably have like a 3.0xx if he wanted to, or like I bet like this run could honestly look at this. Look how bad that was. That was so bad. Like I honestly think that if Zem wanted to, he could take this run down to like a 3.60 or 0.6. Sorry, I'm so intoxicated. 3.655. I don't know. Like I had so many mistakes in this run, but sorry, I know I'm just trying to emphasize that. It's just because I don't want this to seem like I just did the best I could. I had first try nuke storage, guys. That's all luck. It's so much luck involved with that. Although I've practiced my muscle memory on that. I will be fair. But I will say that this run, honestly, I think no IMG can get down to a 36.500 or something, high zeros, but still, I think it can get down to a 26. All right, that's enough about the run. I don't like talking about the run too much because it speaks for itself. I made the mistakes, obviously, where they were made. But I don't know. I guess the important things to me is that that you guys feel like you're having fun and you're being happy, and that you're doing this for fun, because I am flabbergasted that I'm able to even run HDQ. The fact that I'm doing a run at HDQ is a once in a lifetime thing. I'm not gonna run at HDQ again for the rest of my life. I'll be positive of that. There's no way I'm ever gonna run at an HDQ again. But I'm fine with that, because I'm not as competitive as most people. I just run for fun. This is all fun to me. Like Ratchet 2 is just more fun because I guess I don't feel as punished for my mistakes. Like in Ratchet 1, for example, I felt super punished because like PDA lag just ruled my life. Like I got to this point where my runs were getting like closer and closer to 26xx, and when it got to that point, I was like, well, then it's all dictated by PDA lag. Like if I get PDA lag, then I might have 10 seconds faster, or than I could have. And I was a little disappointed by that, because Ratchet 1's my favorite game. It's just my favorite game. But for PS3, it's like it's faster, but when I run it in NG Plus, it could be slower in certain parts. And I felt that more than anyone else, and maybe it's my own bitch mentality, but that's just how I feel personally, I guess. But I love the game, and I think when I get back after HDQ, after I get a sub 28, I think I'll get a sub 28 in this game. It's pretty free to my perspective. The only reason I have a 2830 right now is because I just let this keep going. Even though the thing is, I died on Todano, or rather, fuck, Aranos 2. Aranos 2, I died, and you'll see that soon. But you know, it was just so bad. And when it happened, I was debating on resetting, but I was just like, you know what, my run is so bad that I'll just keep going. And so lo and behold, I PB'd by 10 seconds. So that's the that's the uh, the justification for finishing this shitty run. But I mean, I've already kind of said it. It's just I only run for fun. But I'm kind of glad that I was able to get this before I went home. Because if I went home, I would definitely be crushed. I think I would be obliterated. I'd probably be still be in the 29 category. The fact I've saved almost a minute over my PB since I've come to Japan, so that's not something to scoff at. I guess. But this run is just free in general, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hopefully, I told Zen before I even did this run that I would race him. Look at this. Look how bad that is. But I stuck with it. I guess it takes some kind of, persistence. I don't know. This run's not easy, I guess, but it still has a fuckload of mistakes. So, yeah, I'm sure Zem will know, and all the Chills boys will know. But I don't know. I had fun, and that's what matters. Look, I was kind of spazzing out. But Ratchet 2's been fun for me, and I'm excited to just show off my turret anxiety, I guess. I just have fun. I just have fun. That's all it takes, man. Why would you do a speed game if you didn't have fun? I guess that's my argument. Don't just grind a speed game because you think it's like you want to achieve some goal. Just have fun, man. Just have fun. This is just fun to me. If I would have stuck with Ratchet Clank 1 if it wasn't for PDA lag. If it wasn't for PDA lag, fuck, I probably would have had a world record in this category. No offense to Zem, of course. I'm sure he knows his PB is not the most optimal, and my PB is not even close to being optimal. It's not even close. It's not even fucking close. It's horrible. It's fucking trash. But he didn't put a lot of attempts into this, and I guess I mean, he's just a good runner from doing Ratchet 3, and I'm just a shitty runner from not trying to be competitive. So I guess we all have our flaws, but just for example, I'm just trying to be fair, I guess. Even when I split all this, I try to split as early as possible for the first split, and as late as possible for the last one, because I just know how bad it was, and I thought it was just it couldn't have PB'd, but it still did anyway. So I don't know. I try to be as fair as possible, but I still shit talk. I shit talk a lot. I'm drunk right now. I should be shit talking way more, but I just can't. I can't hold it in me. I can't. I can't, man. I'm just trying to be too fair, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I love you guys, but this run is just fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. God. 28:30, man. That's so bad. It's so bad. This run is horrible. Zem should have had a 20 or 27:30 easily by now. But I guess he knows that it can't fucking PB by this point. So, oh well. But, I'm excited for HDQ. And, I don't know, I'm excited to see you guys. And, yeah, that's all there is to say. I don't know. I just believe in the power of people, I guess. But I still treat this up as a serious hobby. It's still fun for me. And I still take it seriously. But And you can see that from my gameplay. Like it might not be the best, but but I still PB'd, so I still definitely played better. But I don't know. This game's just whack as fuck. I don't know. That's all I can really say. I've just been shit talking and like talking all over the place this whole time. But that's a drunk commentary for you, I guess. I'm probably gonna throw up tonight. Anyways, it was my friend's birthday yesterday, so I went ham for the past 2 days. So, I don't know. This whole study abroad has been fun for me, and, I can't thank you guys enough. I think it's just been, like, everyone's been pretty patient with me, my family, my friends, and, people. I feel like the most important thing to do is to empower others to believe, like, that you can do whatever you put your mind to. And for me, that's kind of what it's been like. I feel like people just like promoted me to put myself to like what I'm capable of, not just as a speedrunner, but like as a person. you know it's just like, if you want to do the greatest possible good, then you might as well put your mind to it. So that's why, like, Luke, I'm sure, like, you probably won't hear this. Like, Luke's my best friend from high school, and he goes to or he lives in Philadelphia, and I doubt he's gonna hear this unless I send this to him, um but he's like the reason I'm still here today. He's the reason I'm still here today, and Jake's is still the reason I've been here today, and Zach's is still the reason I've been here today. Zach, like Luke, Kirk, especially like Kirk too. Like, I remember when I left Penn State, and he was the first thing I heard, like, was just like, why did you leave, or how did you leave, like, what happened? Like, I didn't tell anyone anything. I just left Penn State, and like Luke and Kirk were just kind of like left in the dark at this point. But I just kind of like left, and I felt bad about it, but I think I turned into a better human being because I just left and did just what I wanted to do. And I think you just have to grow in your own way, and it's just important. I want to empower you guys to know that you can be your own person. And even though Luke and Kirk are my best friends for my life, like, it doesn't matter where I go. Like, I'll be 80 years old and they'll still be my best friends forever. And Jake will be that best friend, and Luke or Zach, the Lunk 182, will be my best friend for life. Like, they'll just be my best friends. I just know they will. But that's not. I'm only saying that now just because they've. I don't know, they've just been the best of friends to me, and it's not anything that I've deserved. I just was who I am. I'm just, being myself since I was 15. So, I love them, and I love you guys, and it doesn't matter if you're the next Luke or Jake or Kirk or Zach or whoever, my best friends. I still think everyone matters. Like, everyone matters to a certain degree. You might not be like the next Jake or Luke or Zach or all the people I've listed that were like my best friends for life. Especially like Jake. I feel like especially later in college, I may have like come off in this way where where like I didn't appreciate the things that he did. Like, I remember when he said I was like his first friend, and like like I was leaving. We were both leaving college, and we were both like in our like 23, 22, and he just left for good. And I was like, I didn't know how to perceive it, especially because being high or intoxicated at the time. But I still felt it. I still felt like like it was just a huge chapter of my life, and it's just something that like won't ever come back. Or even my first girlfriend in college, like, that's still a big deal to me. That's still huge. It's huge. Like, it doesn't matter if we're together or not. It just, you know, people matter. All your experiences matter. We all have experiences, and just it doesn't matter if like they continue or not. Like people matter, and you have to let them know that they matter. And I just want you guys to know for sure that that's why I don't talk to people online too much, and I hope you guys get that from this commentary on this 2030 this shitty run. I hope you guys understand that from this shitty run. Even though I'm intoxicated right now, it just means I'm being transparent. That's all. That's all it means. I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible. That I care about everyone. I care about all you guys. I care about strangers. I care about like my ex-girlfriends. I care about my best friends. I care about all of you guys. I care. I care. It just does. Even if I don't show it, some people just don't show it as well as others, and that's just how life works, man. It's just how it works. Like, and my family might not even understand that. Like and my father, they won't understand that. Like they'll watch HDQ maybe if I tell them to. If I tell them to watch it, like along with I don't know 180,000 people, I tell them to watch it, and they might not even understand because I was just being like a I don't know like I was just being like so separate, I guess. But it doesn't mean I don't care about them. It doesn't mean I don't care about my best friends. It doesn't mean I don't care about like those people. It just means that I can't express it the same way, you know. So, so you know, I still love my friends. I still love my family. So that's something that's important that I guess I express, even if it's in the sense that whether I'm being like currently intoxicated or not, I think I can still talk with a conscious mind, or my sister, for example. Like all those people still matter to me. So, you know, I'm just bad at expressing it, and I feel a little bit of regret towards that. But, you know, if you're watching this run and, you know, it's not the best run. I beat this game in 28 minutes and 30 seconds. Maybe that's like incredible to you as an outsider. But in the community, that's not that impressive. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to be transparent as possible. I don't know. Japan has been an incredible experience. I know I have a minute and 30 seconds to just convey this right now, but it's just been an incredible experience. I have 1 month left, or you know, kongetsu mas to say that I have 1 month left. But you know, I've done good on my grades, and you know, I've done good on my speaking. But you know, I just try to please everyone. I try to be the best person that I can be, and I feel bad because I feel like I can do more. I feel like I can, like, it's just not the best. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Oh my god. Look at that. I was so pissed. But there we go. We got it on the second try. I definitely would have subbed 2830 if I could do that. But yeah. For all my friends and family out there, dad, mom, or, you know, friends, family, regardless, you know, I'm only here because you guys told me that I could do anything I put my mind to. Even if it's a hobby, even if it's, you know, compiling my resume. You know, I'll be doing this for charity in a less than a month at this point. Or a little over a month, I guess. I guess at this point it's a little over a month. But, you know, it's only because you guys enabled me to. But you still mean the world to me. And, you know, I'm excited to get back. And I'm excited to live in Pennsylvania, or in Philadelphia, with Luke. And I don't know. I guess that's all there is to say. Expect souvenirs, guys. That's all I have to say, really, I guess, at this point. Expect souvenirs. I already have a list of souvenirs for you guys. And I've already bought some. So I'm excited for you guys to get souvenirs. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. About 1 month from now, alright? See you guys. Love you.